All right.
This isn't Lord of the Rings style. Well, I mean, no, but it has to be because it's 40k. It's 40k, so it would have to be like futuristic. Let me let you guys see Will's face on here. Turd. Is she walking around without a shirt on?
No.
Should I be?
No.
Fucking snacking motherfucker over here. I'm gonna poke you in the face. My mouse.
It's a children's show. God.
No, this is not a children's show. Warhammer 40k. We need something darker than this.
Yeah.
So like, I literally just I can look at my stats, and I just hit average 3 viewers, and I'm wondering if I start my stream up, do I want? I mean, I don't know.
We can't just leave it there forever.
Well,
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting there.
I need my average to stay at 3 so I can get affiliate.
Yeah.
So like I'm wondering, I'm at 67%. All right, hold on.
You're pretty much where I am.
Is there a way to listen to like music from YouTube without the ads?
No.
Probably not.
YouTube. It's on YouTube Red.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm paying for that.
Well, I got it free for like 6 months, I think, or 3 months. What you watching, babe? Oh. All right, fuck it. I got my stream on. What's the percentage on my phone?
This house.
What's the percentage on my phone?
This might be right. This might be right for us. Womp, womp. Trap music.
Oh, so what is it?
I got an ad blocker.
All right, turn on my stream on it.
Does ad blocker work for YouTube?
No, it does not.
Oh, is that?
It hasn't worked for a long time.
It used to, but now it doesn't.
Yeah.
This is a little bit too energetic.
Well, you guys just let me know when you're ready to start.
Oh, I've been
I'm
ready.
ready.
I don't know what these fools doing.
What? I've been ready. I literally said I'm ready.
See, you were 15 minutes late.
Motherfucker, I'm sorry.
Are you sorry?
I'm sorry.
Be sorrier.
You are.
Soulful? No. Urban, world music, sad, retro, powerful.
Did you find your music yet?
No, but I'll keep looking. Until people get irritated with my music ADD.
All right, well, I can do a recap while we're waiting. So you guys got a mission last time you guys met an Inquisitor who said that each of your particular skill sets are above average, so she decided to recruit you to replace some missing Acolytes that she had before.
She should have had us do some rolls to make sure she wasn't mistaken.
Well, you know.
Just some, test rolls. She's like, I just want you to, prove
Consider that you guys are above average and then wonder what's with this world of Warhammer. But she sent you to Hive Decileum because a warp artifact apparently has popped up, and she wanted you to find it, get rid of it at any cost, and to try and find the trade cabal that's doing the trading of these items, and to put a stop to it. So you guys came to Hive Decileum. You wandered around a bit. You talked to a priest named Father Trekkie. You didn't get any information out of him because he either didn't know anything or he didn't seem to trust you. And you guys tried to get a room at the inn, and that guy blew you off too. And finally you did find a place to stay, to set up a safe house at the store vault, run by a Mr. Zophobia. You guys were given vault 132. You've been in there, you hacked the security camera, so you have access to that. And he also gave you a bit of a deal, since you didn't have quite enough money to cover. He hired you guys basically as rat exterminators. If any rats show up, you guys kill them for him, and so far he's happy with your work.
Good.
We obliterated the shit out of those rats.
And surprisingly, with your rolls, you did kill some rats. So you guys set up in there for the night. You did hack the security system so you could see the cameras, and
I hacked like a motherfucker.
And then Stabsy's character beat himself, and you guys went to sleep.
He sure did beat himself.
Speaking of which, that's what I'm going to do first thing in the morning. Flagellate.
So you guys do wake up the next morning, and as you're doing kind of your post wake up stuff, Stabsy's is punching himself, and the rest of you are just kind of, I guess, watching him. You guys actually hear a knock on the door.
Well, I'm not answering it.
We have access to cameras, right?
I have access, yes. I guess I'll use the camera system to see who's at the door.
Okay, you look at the camera system, and you see that it's the Mr. Zophobia who runs the store vault, and he's holding a box.
Oh, God, it's the fucking feds.
You're saying that he's a fed holding a box?
Oh my God.
Knocking on your door politely?
Alright, I'm not answering the door, but you guys can.
Are you guys going to blow him off?
I'll answer the door with a flourish, because that's how I do everything.
Okay, you open the door and you kind of flourish, and I do a pose. And since you're beating yourself, am I assuming that you're like shirtless?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, "Oh, is everything okay? You look like you're bleeding a little."
Everything's fine. Now let me see here. It's TJ Wags. Jamarcus with the follow. What's up, buddy?
Oh, God.
Zophobia says, you guys exterminate rats for me. You're not the first ones to live in one of these. If you need to, that's fine, as long as, like I said, no illegal goods. This package arrived for you, though, overnight. I figured I'd bring it to you guys. And he hands you the package.
Does anybody have an Auspex scanner?
I don't know.
It would be you, if anybody.
So having handed you the package, he says, have a good day, and he walks away.
Thanks. Bye.
Well,
Look.
I'm gonna slam the door with a flourish.
You shut the door with a flourish.
I don't know if I want to just open this without.
No, we definitely want to find out what's inside of it.
The package is in a box. It's how big is it? I'd say it's like the size of a package if you order a D&D book from Amazon. It's about that size. There isn't a return address on it. It just says to the group in storage locker 132 at the store vault on Hive Decileum.
Jesus.
Is it ticking?
It's the 41st
That would be-
millennium. I don't think bombs tick anymore.
It is not making any audible noise.
Does my monotask servo skull have it has utility? So like, does that
It does. No, you don't. It doesn't. It's a utility one. If it's the utility one, it's not the Authpex one, which means it can't scan it. You'd have to
Gotcha.
make like a check for that, like a tech check or something like that,
Gotcha.
whether or not it has.
Hey, what's up, old Snap? I appreciate that, man. Just to let y'all know, I am 7 followers away from starting my first giveaway. So, yeah,
Oh,
Yay!
almost got 100.
Trying to break that ceiling.
Hell yeah, man. All right, so So here's what I do. I'll go ahead and open the box, but I'll open it very slowly.
I'm
it
gonna.
makes a jingle noise apparently as you open it.
Can I not be in the room when he does that?
No, it's definitely gonna be in the room.
You open it, nothing happens, and inside the box is a tablet, and it
Okay.
has a thing up on the screen asking you to put your finger to the screen.
All right, I will cautiously
That's,
put my finger to the screen.
Do you have fingers?
Huh?
That's a good question.
It's a legitimate question. He's mostly robot. Or
Yeah.
I'm not mostly robot yet. I'm in the beginning stages of robo transforming.
So you still have fingers and fingerprints then?
Fingers and fingerprints.
Okay. Yeah, you put your finger on it, it scans it, and it looks like it accepts it, and the screen changes to a what looks like a letter, and it says Acolytes. I heard a little bit about a priest asking questions about you. I will not always be able to assist you, but I have dealt with that issue, so do not worry about it anymore. But since that little inconvenience happened, I'm going to ask you guys to write me a report every night on this tablet and hit send. It is secure. Just let me know what happened during the day and how your mission is going, and it's signed with an S.
All right, then, so I'm gonna hand the tablet over to Pyro and say that's your job.
no, I'm not even. No, it shouldn't. Oh, who? I forget what your job is. Are you? I guess I am in the ministerium. I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, you take it, and as you look at it, you see that the message kind of erases itself, and now it's just like a blank notepad.
Okay. All right. So what should we do today in order to figure out what this artifact is?
That's true. You guys were sent to find this artifact. You were giving a name, the name of the noble who was reported as acting strange and seen in places he shouldn't be, and is a very highly likely suspect on the bought a dangerous artifact list. And that game's name was Lans Guljian.
Yeah.
Lans Guljian, like 2 chains.
Is Guljian. And you did find out you did find out a little bit about him. You found out that he was a noble of fairly high rank, but recently his house has kind of fallen on bad times. He's not regarded very well anymore. That's basically all you got out of people so far. And that he's a bit of a recluse now.
Let's go visit.
All right. I guess I'm down with that.
No, I don't want to take a tour. The Google Docs. I just want to.
Okay, so you guys picked up that map when you got to the town, but it does not have personal addresses on it, only like public places. So,
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
The tablet that we got sent,
Yes.
besides sending reports back to the Inquisitor, does it have any other functionality?
No, it looks like it is fairly locked down. You're guessing that whatever the security is on this probably takes up most of the resources of this tablet.
So there's no like notepads or cameras or anything like that.
It only has something for you to type up a report on.
Is there MS Paint on it?
He's like, I'm gonna give it the finger.
Unfortunately, it does not come with MS Paint. It does have Minesweeper.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so we're like
Minesweeper
40,000
takes
years
up-
in the future, and Minesweeper is still a thing. Well, gee.
Well, look, Minesweeper's been here since like Windows 3.1, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, probably not. All right, so I think we probably should locate a directory. I would assume we should go to like the administrative building.
Okay.
All right, let's head over there.
Okay, you guys leave. You lock the doors. You leave.
Well, before we leave, can we have Pyro put a fucking shirt on?
We're assuming that I'm fully dressed.
Are we assuming this? Are we?
I mean,
It is
we don't know
you.
that It's not.
It
this
is
something that
you.
we
I
should
mean,
assume? Why would we assume that?
Fine. I put clothing on.
Can you roll for that, please?
Not
do
unless
not.
I'm walking around naked all day.
You're right. Never mind. He
You
got
know what?
clothes on.
I will assume that you know how to put a shirt on. I won't make you roll for it.
How generous.
Yeah.
I'm a generous lord.
Now, if it was Cormac, I'd probably make him roll.
Yeah, well, Cormac didn't wear a shirt when he could.
Exactly. He's never worn a shirt before. Okay, you guys head to the administrative building. It's a fairly busy building. You guys head in, and you do see like a desk up front for like basic inquiries, information desk, if you would.
Oh, she is wearing the shirt. Did she roll for it too?
Oh my god. Guess who is between the fridge and the wall?
Who?
You'll never guess.
So
Anyway,
You guys are in the building.
We're in the building?
all right, so we're in the building. Okay.
Yeah.
Who? I forget what your character does. Can I see on your character?
whose character?
Yours.
Mine. What do you need to know?
How did you get a picture in your bio? That's what I need to know.
I just put it there.
Oh, you can just hit the edit button.
Yeah, edit button, and then you can
I'll
drop a
fix that
file.
later. Anyway, you don't know how. You don't. Do you have tech skills? You don't have any tech skill.
I have no tech skills.
I have all the tech skills.
Yeah.
Well, we may need that, but first we're just gonna ask where the directory is of residents, because it's the Imperium. They like their numbered lists. So
All right. You guys walk up to the information desk, and you ask the guy there, and he says, "Directory's on the third floor, right past the library."
thank you. What the hell is that noise?
I assume that's the noise being played in the building.
Is it really?
Sure.
No, it sounds like your wife is playing the fucking recorder. She's like, toot, toot, toot. Back there, making noises and shit.
Oh my god. Oh my
You do see over in the corner somebody playing a recorder
Yeah.
as you head to the third floor, I assume.
Okay, so we're gonna go find.
Noise pollution. Heretic. All right. Yeah, but go to. I guess I go to the third floor.
Okay. You guys go to the third floor. You head down to the directory past the library. The directory is just basically a room full of a couple computers. They just have like a basic whitepages.com search on them.
.com search. Okay. Get to it, tech guy.
Alright,
Lucius.
so I'll go ahead and try to get hacking into. Am I hacking?
Don't need to hack. Just need to fucking find. Look the guy up. It's a directory.
I'm going to hack Google so I can search for this.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use the directory in order to search for the person that we're looking for.
I mean, if you don't find him, then hack him because he's in the system somewhere.
Huh.
How many times is she gonna change her shirt?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Bird poop, probably.
No, she just
Yeah,
likes me.
that sounds about right.
Okay, so what name do you type into the search engine?
Who we're looking for again?
Lans Guljian.
Lans Bojangles?
No.
Lance Bojangles.
Nobody comes up for Lance Bojangles.
I do want to search for Lance Bojangles, but that's completely unrelated.
Nobody came up for that one.
Unrelated to the mission. Since I think we have some time on our hands, we can probably waste a little bit searching for Mr. Bojangles.
Jigga jigga, a jigga jigga Bojangles, jigga jigga.
All right, stop. Lans
Bring
Guljian.
it back, bring it back. All right, so we'll look for Lans Gold.
Okay.
Chains.
They tell you to correct the name to Lans Guljian, and you type that in, and an address does pop up. It's looks like it's fairly on the not the upper levels, but like the mid upper levels.
Okay.
The house is named the Hestanz Manor, Hesentanz.
Okay.
Hentans?
Yeah, we'll go with
Alright,
that.
I'm gonna put this in my Google Doc.
I was gonna say I'll go ahead and save the information and send it to Pyro's fucking tablet.
Okay, you guys now have the address that has a listing for Lans Guljian.
Fantastic.
Okay. So can I start scanning through? I want to scan through the directory also to start seeing if anything recently as far as like
Does it
artifacts.
just give us the address, or is there any other information available?
It's just basically an address. This is a directory, not a Wikipedia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I mean, sometimes it has some other information. I'm just wondering.
All right. So, did you say you were like going to open a a news page or something on the computer?
Yeah. I want to look. Well, I want to see if there's anything involving any type of
Okay.
upcoming artifact shows, dealers, things like that. Well known, not so well known. Things
All
like
right.
that.
You start searching. You do basic search. You check the news sites. You do see a couple news articles about a couple of stories that could be artifact related, but you quickly dismiss them as no, that's probably nothing. You see a news article about somebody named the Babyfaces gang. Apparently, they killed somebody a while back, and they seem to be a fairly well-known gang in the area. You see a news report that does catch your eye, though, and apparently last night a priest and two officers of the law were vanished into thin air. They were seen talking in the priest's chambers, and when the maid went in to empty the trash, basically, they were gone, and there was blood on the floor.
I want to save that article.
Okay. It does name the priest. It was Father Trekkie.
Oh wow.
Rip.
That was the dude that turned us down.
I mean, I kind of figured he was dead because the Inquisitor told us she cleaned up our mess.
Yeah, but holy shit, this bitch is crazy. I was
41st millennium, death is not a new thing. Wouldn't even phase you. Plus he was human, so
It does seem to be a little bit related to you guys, though, so you do take note of it.
Alright.
You do not find any obvious listings about possible sales. You do find a few news reports about Lans Guljian. Basically, his family fallen on hard times. He owes money. His manor's in disrepair. He's not been seen. He's a recluse. You find a little more information along those lines. Nothing concrete because they haven't really been able to get an interview with him or nothing. But he's kind of he's made enough of a downfall for his family that he's in the news.
All right. So I think we got enough information. Let's go ahead and go take a look at this guy. Find out where you go to his place.
Okay.
Any objections there?
nope.
All right. You guys It takes a little bit to get there because it's on, like I said, the mid upper layer. It's about, let's say, noon when you get there. And as you approach the manor, it's clear with a glance that the place has seen better days. It has crumbling stonework, tarnished plasteel, and it's been neglected, like, big time. You see there are, like, lights up at the door, but they're flickering as if they're not even been taken care of very well. So as you walk up the steps, you see that there is a door with a knocker in the form of a coiled serpent.
Check for laser turrets.
You do not see any laser turrets.
check for invisible laser turrets.
A laser comes out of thin air and goes right through your skull.
Mine or his?
Both of yours. You were standing next to each other.
Shit.
I'm kidding.
Ain't gonna have me checking for laser turrets. Ain't gonna fall for that shit again.
The only thing you notice is the stairs creak and crack as you walk up them.
God damn it. Alright, well, we should probably have...
Can I try and handle this? Let's see. I'm gonna walk up and knock on the fucking door. I got a plan.
I will be in between him and the sniper behind me.
Alright, you knock on the door. You can hear it echo inside. And this old Alfred-looking guy shows up at the door, and as he opens it, he actually looks very surprised, and he says, can I help you?
Jenkins, darling! And I push my way in. Can I push my way past him a little bit?
You push your way in.
Like force my way into his house.
Okay, this old guy basically like falls down because he's not very strong.
Okay,
and
good.
you push your way in. And he says,
Jenkins, darling, I've been waiting ages here. Where's Mr. Lance? Tell him at once that I have arrived and wish to see his collection. I heard there's an estate sale.
Okay, he stands up.
Wow. Okay.
He stands up and looks at you, and he says, "Who are you?" Also, that was fairly rude.
I'll answer this one.
You wound me, sir.
I was like, we are some very wealthy art dealers, and also we like to procure interesting objects in order for our collection. And we heard that there was a particularly fine one here that Mr. Lance wanted to show us.
Hold on a second. You're definitely got to make some sort of deception bullshit check. So if you want to make a deceive check, that's there is a deceive skill, and there's also
I have the skill.
fellowship. Well, he's the one to talk though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I talked first, but
So I use my deceive. I rolled deceive skill.
Yeah, or it's a fellowship. So if you don't have that skill, it's gonna be a little bit penalized. But go ahead.
All right, I'll roll fellowship. So I don't have deceive.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
First roll of the night.
Huh?
First roll of the night.
Oh.
wow. Wow.
Oh.
You
Dang.
that guy.
You did have a penalty because you don't have that skill, but yeah, I mean, totally. Easily.
Hey, what's going on, Roman? Roman, thanks a lot, brother.
He says, certainly, I mean, I don't know that we're having an estate sale, but we definitely have some artwork that I'm sure we could sell, but I don't think you can really see the master. He has not been well. Do you think you could come back another time?
I traveled all this way just to see dear Lans. I mean, we did grow up together as children in the primary schools, and you know how it is. It would be a terrible thing to turn me away from him now.
All right. the deceive check I'm just going to use for all of you because that was a really good roll. So he says, well, I mean, I can try. I will take you to the waiting room, and I will go fetch him.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and he leads you up some stairs and into a sitting room. It has a few books in it. It has a bunch of like really fairly nice sofa chairs. And he says, please wait here. I shall return with the master, hopefully.
Out of curiosity, I want to see what my deceive roll would have done.
Okay, go ahead.
Target modifier.
And you actually have deceive, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
4. Boosh!
I also have deceive.
So when I don't make you guys roll, you do this? Really?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that fucking ignorant?
Right. That's really ignorant.
I wouldn't have made it.
Oh, you didn't deceive anybody.
No.
So, well, you've also been the one that hasn't really spoke up much, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, I mean she doesn't really talk much.
So you guys are sitting there for a little bit. You look around. You have a seat. It's a fairly nice room. You get the feeling that like this might be one of the last rooms they haven't like tried to sell things from to make the bills or whatever. So a few minutes pass, then a few more minutes pass, and you start to wonder. And finally, the guy whose name you didn't even ask for comes back in. And
his name is Jenkins. I don't care what his name is. He's a servant, and I'm a rich bastard.
Are you just going to call like any butler or servant that you encounter in a noble house Jenkins?
That's how ignorant he is, yes.
It's a different name. It doesn't matter. The next one's going to be Juarez.
Or Jeeves. What about Jeeves?
I don't know. Maybe.
This is Jenkins A. The other one will be Jenkins B.
Jenkins number 2.
So I'm gonna ask him. So where exactly is your master at right now?
Yeah, he comes back in alone, and he didn't look like the healthiest old guy to begin with, but now he looks like he's like shock white in the face, and he just looks like
What's
completely out of it. And he says, I'm sorry, there's just no way the master can see you today. I asked, and no. Could you come back another day?
Oh, why are you talking? I want to look over the pyro and say, can we now blow out his kneecaps and go see him?
Well, I mean, that's a little bit primitive. I do have...
Are you saying this in character right next to this guy?
I give him that look like, can we now blow out his kneecap?
Oh, okay. As you guys are considering this, you suddenly hear this blood-curdling scream from down the hall.
My God, man, what was that? And I take off down the hall.
I will
Okay.
follow behind him.
The quote Jenkins does not even try to stop you.
Plow through Jenkins, fuck him.
You hear more of screaming, and you can easily tell where it's coming from. As you run into this room, as you approach this room, you see what other servants just kind of run out of the room as other servants are like watching to see where the scream came from. You see one servant run out and just throw up.
I'm gonna pull out my hand cannon just in case.
Okay. As you enter the room, you do see a fairly nasty sight. You see who you assume is Lans Guljian, and next to him on the floor are 2 eyeballs. And
Are
you
they
see
his
him.
or somebody else's?
You see him scratching at his face. And let me bring a picture up here.
Huh.
And it looks kind of like this.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Huh.
Okay. Are any of the servants still nearby?
Nearby, yes, but they've all pretty much fled this room in terror.
All right, I'm gonna ask the nearest servant. Doesn't matter if it's Jenkins or not, which I'm assuming it's not because he could barely.
Well, you're going to
walk.
call him that anyway, but sure.
I'm a what?
You're going to call them Jenkins anyway, but sure.
Jenkins number 2. Can you point me toward your parlor, sir?
They're just kind of staring at the guy clawing at his face in horror.
I'm gonna grab him and shake him. The lavatory man.
He says, "Okay," that snaps him out of it, and he says, 2 doors down."
And I go to the lavatory with my bag and stuff.
Okay.
I'll be right back. This is what I say.
I look at the servant that was talking and say, "What happened?"
He says, I don't know. Just suddenly he started mumbling, and he mentioned something about he couldn't get rid of the visions, and he just started clawing at his eyes.
Have you noticed anything strange with him lately?
Yes, exceptionally strange.
I mean, aside from this,
Yeah.
Oh,
Aside from this,
yeah, he has been.
boy, how you doing?
He's been walking around mumbling, and he just sometimes he'll just stare into nothingness for hours.
All right. While they're having
It all started when he brought back this black orb.
do you know what that black orb is?
He points to it. It's in the study, actually, right behind Lans on a pedestal.
Oh, what happened just then? Oh no.
Well, while Pyro was in the laboratory, I look over to the other one. We'll call him Long Range. And I asked him, do you think we should go ahead and get that package up or what?
I don't know how to whisper to you, Craig.
Oh, crap. I forget how you do that in this. Let me see if there's a... No, there isn't.
Should we grab the orb? Should we,
The
Hold
orb
on.
pretty dangerous.
I never find character with the names. Oh, okay.
I do have my phone on me if you want to use Twitter, but...
Thanks for the follow, Flame Boy. No, I can use Twitter. Okay, that'd be fine. Actually, I could just use Discord, I think.
Yeah, you can PM in Discord.
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so,
So obviously our bathroom runner is up to something. What do you guys do while he's not in the room?
I'm gonna look around. Is there like a bed or curtains in there?
It's another kind of sitting room. It does have curtains, yes.
Alright, so I kind of want to tear down the curtains and try to throw them over top of the orb.
All right, Stabsy, you can do that. That's fine.
Alright, so I'll do that, throw them over the orb because I don't want to touch it. And then kind of like make it like a bag type thing and tie up the top of the orb, the curtain.
Thanks for the follow. A1.
Oh.
Alright,
Thanks for following Decay.
where are we
Death to the
assuming
False
that I'm done
Emperor.
now?
Dang. I just got a follow also who says Death to the False Emperor if you want to attack him.
Death to the false emperor.
Whoa.
Emperor.
Whoa, we need to burn that motherfucker at the stake and just burn him to the ground, okay?
I mean, yes.
Gonna
I'm doing alright, Flame Boy.
Let's do that.
You're about to like this part, Flame Boy, I promise. This is about to go down with your namesake. Alright, ready?
Alright.
All right, so what did you do? I missed that part.
I changed
No, I know
into
what
my
you
red
did.
Robes of the Redemption, put on my gas mask, and come flying down the hallway with my...
Okay, apparently this masked man showed up that nobody knows where they came from.
Right, does anybody know who the fuck this guy is?
Burn the heretic! And I fucking light that guy up.
Did you literally just set the dude on fire?
I'm lighting him on fire right now.
You're literally lighting him on fire right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna make you make an attack roll on him. It's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
a fairly
Yeah,
easy one
absolutely, no problem.
because you need to see if you're burning anything else while you're doing this.
Fair enough.
Dude, we are in the room. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Everybody dies.
Roll damage.
Fuck out of here.
Roll damage.
am right behind him. Can I roll for getting the fuck out of here?
Oh, it's too late.
Can I acrobatics my way out of this black?
Like, I don't even have acrobatics, and I just do that too. Like, holy
Jeez,
shit.
oh man. Yeah, roll damage. We have to do this.
Oh my god.
How much did I miss? I only missed by a little bit.
You missed by a lot.
Alright.
You hit everything but him.
Oh,
Pretty
I probably
much.
hit him too. It's a flamethrower.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Alright, so what do I roll?
Well, he has to roll damage.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you know what I didn't do?
Roll damage?
I didn't roll hit. I actually rolled ballistic skill versus this.
Oh, you did roll ballistic skill.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't even roll.
Oh, that would have been hilarious.
Sorry.
All right,
My
do
bad,
it properly.
my bad, guys. I'm an idiot sometimes.
So we might live. Okay, go ahead.
So
right,
we're gonna say it's probably
rewind.
a half aim.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a half aim.
sure, yeah.
Short range, standard range. I don't know how close I am to him.
I would say that standard because you just kind of burst in the door.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
gonna burst through the fucking door like Kool-Aid Man. Like, what the fuck?
Standard modifier is 4 for that. That's better.
Oh god.
Okay, well, that's 1 degree of success. That's enough. You do manage to run in, and yeah, you deal 7 damage to Lans as he starts to burn. He is basically rolling around on the floor now, burning and bleeding out of his eyes.
I look
Good.
over to him and I'm like, we could have questioned him, you idiot.
He's a heretic.
His
Information.
his rolling around, his rolling around does put the fire out on him, but he stops moving.
Is he dead?
Why was he
Alright.
rolling-
I'm gonna take out my chain axe.
Oh
Hang
god.
on.
He's
You
not
don't
moving.
understand- You don't understand my character.
When he stops moving,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my sniper rifle and try to mercy shot him.
I'm gonna walk out the room and shake my head.
Okay, as you look at him with your sniper rifle, you do notice he is not moving or breathing.
I'm still gonna put one in his head just to make sure that his suffering is over.
Okay.
What about
Go ahead and
our
take a
stuff?
shot. Now he is a target that is not moving, so like you don't have any kind of disadvantage. Yeah, I mean that was easy enough.
Yeah.
How's the target a 94?
It's a
Because
full
I had
aim.
full aim plus 20 from point blank range plus 30,
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense. I mean he was a non-movable target. The
Yeah.
bullet.
and a standard attack which is plus 10.
So
All right. With a
I'm gonna
28.
while he's doing whatever, I don't care. It's now my job to investigate whether or not anybody else in this house is tainted. So I'm gonna go to the servants one by one and look for signs of heresy.
Okay, so as you're doing that, you see the sniper round does pierce him. He does not react in any way. You're pretty sure he was already dead.
No, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if there was any chance he was still alive and on fire, I wanted to put him out of his misery.
But it does seem odd. You don't think that with 7 damage and that fire, you don't think that would have killed him that fast.
I mean, he must have been hurt already from something. Probably corrupted by whatever was giving him those visions.
I want to before
Could have been the lack of eyeballs in his skull.
before the
That- yeah.
the fucking planeteer with the fire ring over here starts going and interrogating people. I kind of want to stop him and like, listen, I'll interrogate. Can you do something about that orb?
It's
right
not your
there?
job to interrogate. You do something about the orb.
You do something about the orb.
You want me to burn the rest of your fucking flesh off?
Do you want to put a bullet in your brain?
With point blank range, you would be nothing left but metal. Maybe
Put
that.
that brain, it'd be nothing else but a neck.
Is this how we're gonna fucking happen? Is this how it's gonna die? How?
Is this how it's going to end?
Okay.
Oh, this is the
More dog
shortest
shit.
Warhammer game ever.
Yeah.
How'd your Warhammer game end? Oh, they killed each other.
All right,
Like,
look,
I didn't even instrument it. It just happened.
look, fine. I'll grab the orb. You interrogate, but try not to go killing people until we get information out of them.
Only the heretics.
Oh my god. This is why I hate going on missions with you. This is all like that fucking feral world like we did last time.
Heretics.
Oh, did you
There was
guys
a
make a little
village.
backstory?
It was a village. They weren't heretics. They were hungry.
They were mutants with extended stomachs.
They're not mutant.
And that one guy, and that one chick with the red hair, and Sally Fields lady, she died.
Oh my god.
I face palm and walk out into the hallway.
Okay, you do
I
see
would-
the servants out there, and they obviously did hear all this, and they seem to be really terrified right now, especially since this
Good.
guy just burst in and burned this guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to dispose of the orb properly without touching it.
Okay.
I'm going to start interrogating the servants.
Touching them?
I'm not touching anybody. Taint.
All right, so let's do one at a time here. How are you going to get this orb?
I want to throw the curtain on top of the orb, and then
Okay.
I kind of want to make that little, like a pouch type thing and tie off the top of the curtain.
Okay, you do that. You have the orb.
Alright,
It's that simple.
sweet.
Okay, Stabsies, I guess you're outside with these people, and
Yes.
what do you say?
That's me.
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
went out.
before Stabsies comes out, they do ask you, like, why did he burn him?
Because he's a fucking lunatic. And I just push past the servant and kind of walk into the hallway.
But he didn't. He only hurt himself so far.
Again, he's a lunatic.
No, I don't think you understand this game. That dude was a heretic.
No, you are the lunatic.
Heresy abounds.
He says,
God.
This
what?
manner
Did
is
you actually have proof that
right.
he was a heretic?
Nobody claws their eyes out for no reason. Plus, that stupid, crazy dark orb thing. Clearly,
I mean, we'll give you that
xenotechnology.
nobody closed their eyes out for no reason. These guys look really terrified as they
Is it-
say this.
Are they questioning me?
Yeah.
Hey, so before Pyro gets all...
In my red ecclesiarchy robes, like straight from the church, questioning me?
It's kind of like the thing where they expect that you're going to kill them, so they might as well ask anyway.
No,
Alright,
they're not
listen.
gonna die. They're not gonna die just yet.
With the hand that I have in the hand cannon, I want to aim it at one of the servants' leg and tell him he needs to talk and tell us everything that happened before and after this orc came into the house.
Okay, he looks at you and he says, okay, I don't know why you're threatening us. You could have just asked first before you went to threaten.
Lunatics.
I go over to my companions and I say, "Hey, it looks like they want to talk to us. Maybe let's not scare them to death."
I wasn't trying to fucking scare anybody. This guy's making it a big deal.
Dude, how are you busting wearing a red heretic outfit, yelling heresy, set someone on fire, and not expect to scare everybody? Are you fucking serious? And I like tap the muzzle of my gun to his helmet. Are you fucking serious?
Let's see, do I have a giant magnet? No, what you know what I do have? I got you, boo boo. I got you, but later.
Okay, so the servants are here, and go ahead and ask questions, and I will tell you what they say one at a time.
That's
here.
right, Flame Boy.
Tell me what happened. Oh god. Tell us what happened days prior before this orb came into the house.
Okay, they talk, and collectively you learn that the family has been worried basically because he's been spending money like crazy for unknown reasons. Like he never talked about what he was actually spending it on. They've seen him also descending into the main hive, something nobility does not like really do, and it's really frowned upon. When he has been in public, the very few times, he's always been disheveled and unkept. And they've actually tried to discourage him from going out. Even though he wasn't going out much, they've tried to discourage him from going out at all because he's like making all of them look terrible, and the family is like freaking out about it. And they say that he came home one day with that orb, and a few days later he started getting really, really odd.
Do you know where he acquired the orb?
They said anytime the family would, because they're servants, they can't really question him. They say like anytime family members would ask, he would kind of give this like giggle response, and eventually he would say that the black orb he acquired from the pale child at the wheel that wails. Sorry.
The pale child at the wheel of whales. Do you know anything? Do you know what that means?
They say, well, it's just a guess, but there is a tavern named the Screaming Wheel in the lower levels, but we don't know if that's what he was referring to.
The pale child at the tavern.
We have no idea what the pale child means, they say.
That's probably our best lead.
Anything else you want to tell us?
Don't kill us? We're just servants?
I don't think that's not going to happen. I look at Hyrule. Now we can go ahead and kill
Can I
him.
examine them for signs of taint or
Yes.
Xeno influence?
Now you can do God's work. And then
The Emperor's work.
They say look, we had nothing to do with this. We couldn't even get near that orb. He would scream at anybody that went near it and threaten them. Like,
Do they appear to have any signs of taint?
not that you can tell. You think they are absolutely telling the truth about him not letting anybody else near the orb?
I'm gonna put my hand cannon in my holster and start walking out and just wave my hand with the orb in the other hand, saying, "I'll let you make this decision."
Burn them all.
Whatever.
There are about 7 servants here.
Are they? Well, I mean, they're in a bunch, though, right?
I would prefer not to kill anyone unnecessarily.
They were in the house of their noble, in the proximity of an alien artifact and/or chaos, and you don't want to just wipe the place clean.
Well, considering they don't show any of the same symptoms that this guy was showing,
Yet.
Hello, Trekkie.
doubt. I don't think that there's a problem here.
This is heresy.
I'm going to be at the front door with the orb in the sack and just kind of waiting for them to come out.
Okay. This decision is totally up to them. I'm not going to influence it in any way.
By Imperial Creed, it is my job to cleanse this house of heresy. So that's...
And you burned the heretic. I'm not letting you kill them.
The servants say, you can burn the house. We'll leave.
What if that thing is contagious? What if they're spreading it? Then we could lose the entire hive to exterminatus because you wanted some servants to live.
One of them pees himself.
How about we do this?
I'm standing in between him and the servants.
I'm going to yell on the door, can we hurry this up, please? I have a dangerous orb that needs to be contained.
Look, we can always check back on them before we leave.
By then, it will have already spread and this would be too late.
I bet if we asked them not to leave the mansion, they'd listen to us.
I bet they would too. Actually, you know what? Better idea. They can all live. This place is under quarantine. Nobody in or out.
There we go.
All right, so you tell them that, and they say that's fine. Quarantine's fine. We'll make sure everybody stays. Is that it? Are you guys leaving then, or what?
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay.
I feel like nothing good can come from hold on. Hey, actually, while they're doing that, I want to try and set up some type of. Well, no, I don't have no explosives on me. Never mind. I was gonna rig the door so in case somebody tries to leave, but I don't got no explosives.
All right, let's see what Stabsies did here. Oh, okay. Is that thing remote? I guess it is.
Yep.
Huh? Okay. All right, so you guys are leaving,
Yes.
and Stabsies did his thing, and all right.
Nothing goes well when someone says he thing.
I should have changed again before we left. I'm just gonna be walking around in a gas mask and fucking fire red robes.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, whatever.
fairly obvious right now.
Yeah,
Really obvious.
it's fine though. I'll find a place to change it.
Motherfucker over here acting like fucking Clark Kent and Superman.
My guise is not my own when I undertake the.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do now then?
Well, I'm outside waiting for them, so.
I guess we go outside, right?
Yeah, we're outside now.
Okay.
Alright, so we need to find something to contain this orb so that no one else gets affected by it until we get back to the Inquisitor.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't think that the curtain is going to contain it.
No, I definitely don't think this curtain is going to contain it.
So from behind you guys, you suddenly hear a really large explosion, and the house, the mansion, is definitely on fire now, and it's starting to collapse in on itself a little bit.
Oh, Flameboy, we're not the Inquisitors. We're the Acolytes. And the Inquisitor is actually being played by our.
Yep, that's true.
I'm a Red Redemptionist.
I turn to Glenn's character and kind of look at him suspiciously.
I put my hand on my hand. I put my hand on my head and just like start shaking my head like, oh, I knew that was coming.
What the hell did you do?
Oh, it's an accusation, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. I just walk
2,
away.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me 1 second here. I just made 7 rolls. I have to check.
It's the Cult of the Red Redemption.
I just sigh and go along with them.
They're
I guess we should check out our lead down in the lower levels.
they're an extremely I mean, they love the Emperor. Don't get me wrong. They are all about the Emperor. In fact, they have their Ludmillan dictates. One is red is the color of redemption. It is the
Thanks for
color of
hosting,
fire
sub.
and blood. Here, I'll actually go ahead and mute myself for you guys so you don't have to hear all this crap again.
So yeah, the mansion exploded behind you guys.
So let's just head back to the store shed. Let's head back to the our location.
I would like a safe place to store this thing that's not currently where we're living.
Well, I mean, we do have access to all the computers and all the rooms, so we can literally just put it in one of the rooms in the far hall.
You don't have access to the other vaults in that
We
place.
don't have access to the other rooms. We only have access to our room.
I can hack, can I?
You were able to hack
We tried that last
Yeah,
night.
you weren't able to hack the biometric scanner for the rooms. It's way too advanced.
Oh, okay.
The cameras, though, you were able to get.
Okay. Even though, my security is, like, high as hell.
He really bought some nice biometric scanners, and that's a very hard thing to fake.
Well, I guess we have to cut off his hand. I mean, what?
Well, it's not his hand that opens it. It's his, the people that are renting the places.
Alright. Well, where would you like to put this, where would you like to put this orb at, then? sniper girl.
Well, let's. Why don't before we make any rash decisions, why don't we talk to the guy?
Oh, it's too late for that.
I would say it's way too late for rash decisions.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Any more rash decisions?
What are
Why
you
don't we
talking
go
about?
back to our storage facility and ask him if we can temporarily borrow an empty unit?
All right, I'm okay with that.
Putting out that one thing in the whole unit?
Yes, an
Yeah.
empty. Yes.
Yeah.
Are we not going to try and destroy it?
I'd prefer to try to find out more about it before we try to destroy it.
That's fine.
Did you say
Subnet.
we got to bring it back either destroyed or not destroyed?
She said destroy it if you can.
Yeah.
It is. I feel like it's an imperial duty to try to destroy this.
Sure, but
Critical relic.
I'd like. I don't want to just put it down and start whacking at it with a hammer. It might explode. I'd rather try to research it first to see if it's safe to destroy.
That's true. You don't know what's going to happen if you try to destroy that.
I'd rather put it in a box somewhere, take it back to the Inquisitor, have them deal with it. Or we're gonna do what you do and blow up an entire fucking manor.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Did you guys see me plant any kind of bomb in there? For all you know, there's some crazy shit because that relic blew it up.
Which is
No.
another good. Which is another good reason not to
Exactly.
not to just immediately try to destroy it.
Nah, with me.
Exactly.
Thanks, Subnet.
Thank you for agreeing with us. Now that we got that out the way,
I didn't already agree. I just told you it was me.
let's still lock it up somewhere.
I'm gonna go and what are we near right now that I can change out of these crazy ass robes?
You're in the mid, upper, high levels of the hive. There are alleyways and stuff if you want to try to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that.
Okay.
How about you two guys go to the inn on the lower levels? I'll go to this at our place, and then I'll meet you guys at the tavern.
Do you think that's wise given what we just saw happen to poor Lans because of that relic?
Well, since how I still have a lot of machine parts, I don't think it'll affect me too much.
That's probably what he thought.
Okay, fine.
Lance was fully human, if it helps.
Well, yeah, I understand that. But he was also noble, and they, tend to think that there's something more than human.
Okay, fine then.
Are you
What would
talking about
like
yourself?
to do, Sparky? Sparky?
Why can't we just drop it off first, then go?
I
Fine.
think that's a fine plan.
That's a fine plan. We all agree on this.
Okay. It takes you a little bit to get there.
But I've changed at this point, right?
Oh, yeah, you changed that. There were no issues doing that in the alleyway, although it was dirty.
Although what?
DK says, that's the person that said Death of the False Emperor. He says, bring it to the Inquisitor, give it to him, then kill him, and need his body in honor of the Dark Gods. I think he wants you guys to go to Chaos.
Yeah, he wants us to be chaos, but we're not going to do that. I have unshakable faith.
All right, you guys arrive back at your store vault around 3 p.m. that day. I don't know how time is kept in Warhammer. We're just going to go with normal Earth time. So are you guys just going to put it in your unit?
No,
No.
we can avoid it.
We'll put it right under Sparky's bed.
Who's
We
Sparky?
don't have beds. We sleep on a fucking floor.
I mean,
That's true. You guys never bought beds or nothing.
I made a bed out of pipes.
You made a bed out of pipes. Just fashioned one. Out of pipe. What pipes? Where did you get pipes?
Don't worry about.
Pull
Worry
them out
about
your
me.
ass.
Worry about you.
You got an ass full of pipes?
You have an ass full of pipes.
All right. While they're arguing, I'm going to go to the main office and go talk to the owner.
Okay. Mr. Zophobia is in there. He says, hello.
Hi. So I hate to bother you.
Oh, you guys don't bother me. You've been okay servants for a day so
We
far.
have suddenly found ourselves in the position of a potentially very dangerous to human contact artifact. And we were wondering if you might have an empty storage unit that we could temporarily store it in for the day.
He says, "Oh, absolutely not. No illegal or dangerous items allowed."
Oh no, it's not illegal. It's just
illegal if you have a flesh wound.
yes, it's. I believe it emanates some sort of weird radiation. We just want to put it somewhere where no one's going to accidentally stumble on it and get themselves hurt.
You're gonna have to make a. What is it called?
Well, it's not necessarily a shipping crate. It's a storage facility, like a a place where you would go and store all your crap that you don't want in.
Right.
So-
It's basically it's a storage garage. It's just a very nice one.
Yeah, it's an upper scale one. It's upper scale. Has full security, climate control, but still a stone fucking floor, which is fine.
All right, you're gonna have to make a deceive roll or fellowship roll, whichever you would like. I am gonna penalize you though. You're gonna have to do a +10 because you flat out told him this thing is like dangerous.
Alright, let me see here.
You don't have the best fellowship, do you?
Is he nobility or underworld?
No. I would say he's just a regular dude running a storage unit.
Okay. No.
He says that he will not give you another unit for this dangerous item, and he asks you not to bring it in here.
Okay.
He's got like a big. He's got this long stick. He's just pushing you out the door with.
I do appreciate your honesty, he says, not trying to just like sneak it in here, but no, I do not want that in my storage unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thank him for his time.
Okay.
This is what I keep telling you. Honesty gets us nowhere.
I was actually surprised you were that forward.
Hey, I don't know. I'm surprised he didn't just start coming in with his Captain Planet outfit, yelling
Look,
Heresy.
the best lies contain some truth.
True, but you basically told him it was fucking gonna kill him. So
I said potentially dangerous.
well, I'm sure all he heard was "fucking gonna kill you."
Yeah, that's all you heard.
Okay. I'm having an issue finding my insanity.
What?
Well,
Oh no, I started with like 2, I think 2 or something like that. It was like 1D.
They actually start you with
4.
insanity?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
I gotta find it though.
What? The first clue wasn't with him jumping through, yelling Heresy.
Well, I mean, I beat myself every day. I'm probably a little bit crazy.
Just a little bit.
True enough.
Where's my? I don't even see any corruption points. Maybe they're on a different tab.
All right.
I know I had like 2 insanity.
Well, then we're probably going to have to put this thing in our storage unit, but we're not going to be there, so maybe it'll be okay.
Is that what you guys are going to do?
Okay. It's not gonna be okay.
That's what I tell them.
I'm not okay with this. I just want everybody to know I'm not okay with this.
Well, okay, what did he say?
We're gonna put it. We're gonna put it in your corner of the storage unit. We're just gonna leave it there because we're not gonna be here. No big deal, right? It's an alien artifact that we have no idea what it. Whatever.
I am
Seems
totally
like
okay
all
with
we
it.
had to do is be in close proximity to this thing, and he fucking scratches his eyeballs out. But we're gonna leave it. It's fine.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go put it somewhere and just shoot it.
Just fucking.
Let's just put it somewhere and shoot it. This is getting way too out of hand.
Let's just toss it into a cannon and shoot it into the void.
Let's look. I'm pretty sure that there's an alleyway. We'll get some. We'll let Sniper Duo over here fucking shoot it and blow it up.
Yeah, wipe out the entire hive. We don't know what this thing does.
What
What we need is an expert on heretic or xenotechnology.
were you about to say an expert on heresy? Because I'm pretty sure that was you. I'm pretty sure that was you.
I'm not an expert on xenotechnology. I don't know anything. I know Imperial Creed, Ministratum stuff. You know,
Okay, so
churchy
I'm
things.
I'm tired of carrying this thing, so I'm gonna put it down. On the
It is
ground.
fairly
Nope.
heavy.
You're
I'm
mostly
gonna-
metal.
I'm gonna put it down, and then I'm gonna go and see if I can bring up some data on who's an expert at heretic items,
Okay.
aka this kind of technology.
Xenotechnology.
So I'm gonna let you guys watch the fucking orb, and I'm gonna go ahead and go see. So I just put it down between the two of them and kind of walk to the that one place where we got the information at.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk away and say, "Well, good luck."
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. He threatened to fucking kill me.
You did.
That guy went over on you though, didn't they? That was funny. I just pull out this remote while we're.
The sad part is, I knew that was gonna happen. Like I knew that was gonna happen. I was thinking like, oh my god, Glenn's gonna blow everything up. He is.
It is my task. It is
All right,
the
so
job I have
so
bestowed upon
so
the
Will's
labor.
looking for an expert in xenoarchaeology.
Thanks, Flame Boy. Praise the Emperor.
Where are you headed to do, Glenn?
I thought we were going to this tavern thing.
Okay.
I have to do a little bit light shopping anyway.
All right, then let's
So
head
which one of
down.
y'all's gonna watch the orb?
Let's head down into the lower levels and
I was just gonna leave that thing on the ground. Y'all just gonna leave it on the floor.
We're just gonna take it with us.
Yeah. I'm not taking it with me. I've carried it enough. And I figure if it's gonna make people insane, you are totally gonna be okay.
Oh man.
No, I won't be okay because I already have like 2 insanity points.
You know what? I feel like you're gonna be fine.
I won't be fine.
You're right, you got this.
You know who we should take it to? Remember that other innkeeper that was like being a dick and watching I Love Lucy? We should take it to him and just be like, "Hey, you hold this for a minute and take off."
I'd like to check some luggage.
Dining dish. You'll leave on his doorstep like a fucking baby. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the place and look up.
Do that, it'll disappear and we'll have to find it again.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Well, like I said, I'm
Shouldn't
going
be
to the
too
place.
hard.
It's between you two. I'm not taking it. I'm done with this
I
shit.
don't trust it. I don't trust keeping it anywhere other than here.
Perfect.
Just leave it in their storage unit and go.
Yeah, we'll head down.
It's a
into
bad
the
plan.
underworld.
Okay. So you guys, all three of you, leave the storage unit and leave it in there, then, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to send a message to the Inquisitor on a little data pad, though. Believe we have acquired the relic. Lans Guljian manor, we'll say cleansed
Okay.
of heresy.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I'm assigned it. Arioch Decarta, Emperor protects.
All right. The tablet takes the message and it does like a little animation. It looks like it's sending it, and then your screen is back to being just blank.
That's good. Fine. Oh, I should have sent along coordinates of the location for it.
You should probably
But-
ask Siri.
Okay,
Siri, send
so
along.
so you send a second message with here's where it is. It's in Store Vault 132. Okay. You send that message.
All right. I
You're
mean,
gonna come
because
back and the fucking vault's gonna be gone.
As you guys
Oh,
walk away,
shit.
the vault just takes off, and you
Right.
hear evil laughter. No.
yeah, a giant fucking clawed hand comes out of the warp.
Oh god.
All right, no, you guys lock the door and you walk away. Looks fine.
I just
That's
thought of
the
something.
part that worries me.
What if this tablet is not from our Inquisitor.
God, heresy theories.
Interesting.
I mean, makes sense, right? Could happen. Just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean nobody's out to get me.
Is there any
that's
way?
true
is
enough.
there any, can you tell if there's any way for us to check?
I don't know how you would. You have no idea where this thing is actually sending its data. It looks like it's sending it in a very secure way.
All right.
Well,
we
yeah,
can't-
it
so
would if
here's-
it was being sent to any kind of Inquisitor.
Take it off. It's stopping circulation in my arm. Ah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Nope, I know nothing.
Oh no, yeah. You like the tablet just seems like it's sending messages to you. You have no idea.
What's
Jesus.
that weird message noise? Who's getting cyber message?
What about me?
You inspect it, but it's pretty locked down, and you don't really notice anything outside of what I've told you already.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna keep that little nugget in the back of my brain.
Just like those servants got that nugget when it blew up.
What nugget?
Yeah, what nugget?
It was an explosive collar.
What?
You used your one explosive collar. That's
I'm
too
gonna
bad.
buy it. I'm going shopping for another one. They're prevalent.
Oh yeah, they sell them in all the Walmarts.
I mean, it says that the thing is.
Wait.
what did it say?
I'm sorry. Walmart.
Yeah. Walmart.
I'm so mad at that. You're dead to me
All
right
right.
now.
So I'm.
Well, there's also the 40k mart.
We don't know anything about this tablet, so let's keep our reports as vague as possible.
So much for that. I mean, I already sent the message.
Yeah, you can do that, but yeah, the message you already sent is sent.
Well, future reports we will keep vague.
You're intentionally keeping information from an Inquisitor. I mean, that might as well be just lying to the Emperor.
We'll tell the truth.
This is
just,
going
you know,
exactly
vague.
how I wanted it
You
to
know,
go.
not all
People
of it.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna kill all of you.
I'm gonna sell you out. I'm just like, yo, the moment that time comes, I'm like, yo, listen, the pyro did it, okay?
Well, if we're being honest, he's probably not wrong. Being that it seems like I'm the only person here.
You're the only person here. What?
Yeah, you cut out
Willing to
there.
do. Oh, did I? Willing to do, perform the task that has been set upon us by the Emperor.
Oh, for the record, I totally said we should kill them.
Did you?
Yeah, I said we should kill them.
One person said to kill, and one was kind of like, maybe not.
I mean, I was gonna probably torture.
Obviously, you were going to, yeah.
But
So-
uh,
Are you guys going to this bar then?
yeah,
Yeah,
I guess we're on
let's
our
go.
way.
Alright,
Go and
it-
do shopping first.
Well, the bar is on the map you got because it is a public place. It's on a lower level.
Okay.
And the 40k mart is on the way if you want to try to buy something.
Oh, Mark.
But I do want to
I
point
just
out to you
wanna buy-
guys.
I just want to buy another explosive collar.
Well, I do want to point out to you guys that you did not rent a vault at the store vault because you didn't have enough money. So, and you gave him most of your money, so you don't actually have money. But as far as the story goes, you guys are low on funds right now.
So we
there
need a
will,
clever thief is what you're saying.
As far
yeah.
as the story goes, I should be a noble-born person that has loads of money, but
You're in the service of the emperor. You don't get like noble money there
why?
because you're in the service of the emperor. You gave your money to the emperor.
What? No, why would I do that? It's not
For the
even
Emperor.
all my money. It's my family's.
Sounds like heretic talk.
Sounds like heretic funds.
But I mean, you can. Is that a common item you said?
It's it was. I'm trying to find where the items are listed and the rarity thing. Right here. I don't see the explosive collar though. Oh, I'm just gonna search for it.
Yeah, I don't think I have that page open.
There it
right
is.
now.
Explosive collar. Is it in here? Oh no, they're scarce.
Yeah, those are not going to be sold at a 40k mart or a war mart.
No.
You're going to have to try to get one when you're back on the Titan Shadow.
Okay.
Did I say the name of that ship right? I named it, and I'm
We're gonna be in
questioning.
the
That was
lower
right.
areas. Couldn't I try like using?
What, the
You
black
could-
market?
Yeah.
I mean, you could always try to, like...
For Heresy.
No, it's not. Purchasing things is as long as they're not heretical items. Isn't
I mean, you could always try to buy, like, explosives and a collar and try to make one yourself, yeah. It might not be the best one.
No,
Like,
it
I don't
would
think
be
it's going to have the same kind of boom that you had with the other one.
I mean, as long as it takes one person's head off.
Okay, so you guys are in the lower levels. You stop in the 40k mart. If you can find me an explosive that is, like, common, you can buy it.
I don't even know where I would find explosives.
Page 151 is
Demolition
weapons.
packet. Oh, that's a demo kit. That's not going to be available. I'm not going to find that anywhere. It's rare. Very rare.
Grenades and explosives are page 157.
I don't know how much luck we're going to have here.
Frag grenades are common.
Okay, I'm going to buy some frag grenades.
All right, you head into the 40k mart, and he says, "All right, there's
I would like to get some smoke grenades.
those are common also. Yeah. I won't make you guys roll for the common ones because that's simple enough.
What's the roll again?
Is C4 common?
I don't think so. I think it was page 157. I said is explosives.
What kind of explosives that I can get? Because I need to get some. I need a couple. I can get a bag.
The common ones are frag grenade, smoke grenade, stun grenade.
All
I
right,
forget what the roll for that is again.
For common, I'm not going to make you guys roll for that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I want to get a nice bag of frag grenades.
All right.
A whole bag of them?
About 20 or 30.
No. He has like 3 behind the counter.
Yeah, I'm getting.
They
like,
don't
some-
stock it. They don't
getting,
stock
like,
that
3
many.
smoke grenades.
How many
This is-
how many frag grenades do you have?
This is like when you go into Walmart and you go to the hunting section and they have just like a couple things. They have like 3 frag grenades behind it. They have 3 of
Alright.
each type of grenades.
3 frag grenades? Alright, let me get 3
Yeah.
of those frag grenades.
All right.
Well, he has 2 now because I bought 1.
Oh,
Yeah. Fair enough.
What other grenades do you have?
Smoke and stun.
Alright, I'll take the 3 stun.
Okay.
And I bought the 3 smoke.
Okay. You guys now have a couple grenades that I kind of wanted you to have anyway. Stabsies, if you make that into a collar, that's probably going to be like a night project for you, not like a thing you can do while we're walking around here and stuff.
What do you mean? All I need is duct tape and a collar.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. It's a
And a little
frag
bit of
grenade.
String.
It's a that's your remote detonator.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if that's all you want it to be, sure.
Oh, do I have to? I can make an actual resonator?
If you want it to be that simple, where it's just a string with a grenade type tied to a collar, sure. I mean, that's
That's what I was gonna do. What's
Okay.
wrong with that? I'm a
It looks-
modern day MacGyver. Leave me alone.
I mean, it's a string on a grenade. I'm not gonna like make you roll to build that. That's fairly simple. All right. Is there anything else you guys are gonna get at the 40K mark?
I want to get another hand cannon.
What is that? Let me look. Hand cannon.
Like my current one right now is a 1d10 plus 4. Do we have anything better than that?
No, this
Or
doesn't
similar.
work. It doesn't work like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
It doesn't work like that.
yeah. I mean, you're not gonna find anything better in a
Well, there's
poor section 40K mart.
Okay, that's one another hand cannon. Then.
Oh man, can I make another? Since this is a different store, can I make another attempt to get a tripod?
Oh, God.
Well, hold on. You say you want a hand cannon. What's that listed under? I'm looking at the weapon table, ranged weapons right now. I don't see
Yeah, it would be a
anything.
ballistic. It's right under. It's page 155 at the bottom right. Hand cannon. The stub gun variant concentrates its stopping power above all else. So the table for it would be 153.
Oh yeah, I see it. Hand cannons are scarce, so you're gonna have to make a really good roll for that.
All right, cool. Which one will I have to do?
All right, you're gonna have to make a what? So you're gonna have to make a scarce is a -10. So go ahead and make an influence -10 check.
Influence modifier -10. Hold on. -10. Here we go. Fuck.
Yeah, you didn't get that.
No, they don't have one. And you wanted to see if there's a tripod. Just go ahead and make a regular influence check. And if they don't have one, that's going to be great.
Oh shit. There you go.
All right, yeah, they have a tripod.
All right, good. God damn it.
Ask them if they have a Hercuter, since we're just rolling for stuff now.
They do not.
Don't ask for a Hercuter. It's an extremely rare mastercrafted needle rifle. They don't have one, I promise.
They don't.
Do they have anything else I need? So this is like a weapons armory type place, right? Or is this like
It's a 40K mark. They have like a hunting weapons section, but nothing special.
I'm gonna go buy some duct tape.
Yeah, you have duct tape. You don't need to roll for that.
So I already have a server to score. So that's for utility, so I can craft stuff. I got grenades. I want just some items where I can use to create like traps on the fly.
I thought you had a trap thingy.
I will have a servitor skull, yes, which is utility. But I want things like little materials.
Just make a basic influence check.
And
Alright.
you said that my fucking grenade duct tape to a collar with a string was a bad plan.
Shit.
They don't really have anything that you're thinking of for trap wise. They have like very basic, like ancient type of bear trap stuff for like catching rats, but other than that, nothing.
Now, do they have anything as far as for talking to the machine spirits and stuff like that, the oils and things?
I mean, they would have.
have to, yeah.
Yeah, they'd have oils. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get some
Anything you
oils.
could think of that like a Warhammer Kmart or Walmart would have, basically.
All right, so I'm gonna get some of those oils.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll, just like I didn't make him roll for duct tape, I'm not going to make you roll for oil. That's basic stuff.
Anything else that I might need? Vials of sacred ointment. That's what I want to talk about. Vials. How many of those vials of sacred Ugins can I
We'll say 2.
have? Huh?
We'll say they have 2.
All right, so I got 4 now. Okay.
Okay.
Last but not least, what about a bolt pistol?
Let's see. I'm gonna say they probably don't.
Bolt pistol. Where are you seeing that?
No, they
Well, they got
definitely do not have that.
It's like bolt pistol. What's it called?
I mean,
again?
they have the auto pistol, which is average.
They
Okay,
definitely
what about
don't have a bolt pistol. Yeah, that's very rare.
What about an auto pistol?
I'm looking. Auto pistol
bolt
average.
pistol. You wouldn't.
What?
You wouldn't be able to lift a bolt pistol.
What?
That's a space marine weapon.
I thought the bolt pistol was the hand one, but that was the. So I'll roll regular for auto gun.
They do have auto pistols. Yeah, it's just like a basic pistol. So go ahead and roll for it. You don't have to put any modifiers.
Fuck.
It turns out actually that they just sold their last one earlier that day. They haven't restocked.
Okay. All right, then I'm good. I feel like if I roll for anything else, I'm.
Yeah, right now it's about 6 p.m. on this planet, so it's getting dark and you guys are heading to a bar, and it is the bar hour, basically.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you guys walk through the streets, and you find the Screaming Wheel fairly easily. I will read the description from the book for this. As you step inside the Screaming Wheel, the odor of stale smoke and obscura, the stench of body sweat and loud pounding music issuing from a tiny Vox system assault your senses. Even compared to the street outside, the place is dark, lit only by a few weak glow globes and chemical lumen signs. An assortment of unsavory-looking patrons populate the room, from obvious gangsters in battle leathers and electros to vacant-eyed laborers strung out on chems. Only a few bother to look up at you as you enter. Behind the bar, a heavy-set man cleans glasses with a dirty cloth clutched in his poorly maintained claw of a biotic arm. Seated at the table at the far end of the room, several well-coffeed, rakish fellows, appearing quite out of place, laugh as a man in manufactorium coveralls seemingly pleads with them. And that's what you see as you enter.
Oh, I'm dressed like they are. I'm gonna start laughing too, and
as you start laughing, they actually pull a gun out and shoot the guy that's begging for them in the leg.
Poor show.
I'm going to go sit at the bar and
Nobody in the bar seems to care. This guy just got shot, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bar and I'm gonna go sit.
Okay. You sit at the bar, and the bartender looks at you, and he's nods as if he's waiting to hear if you order anything.
I'll tell him I'll have some of his strongest liquor, and I want to ask him about his robotic arm.
Okay, he pours you some nasty-looking liquid into a nasty-looking cup, slides it to you, and he says, "None of your business about the arm."
Well,
Ooh, if you help him repair it a bit, you might get
I was
on.
like, so I noticed that your arm looks a little bit almost ancient. How about I do a little modifications for?
Are you insulting my arm?
I'm trying to give you some modifications.
He's trying to help.
What, is my arm not good enough for you, Mr. Fancy Robot Man?
No, it's not actually. I have vials of ungans that I will give you one for your arm.
He looks at you with a kind of like curious face. Says, "Why?
I just kids.
Why?
Yeah, why would you offer me something for free like that?"
I'm looking for a pale child.
He laughs and he says, you better go check in the orphanage then."
No, I'm looking for one here days ago when a lowlife managed to get something from him in his bar. He said it was a pale child.
He says, "I have no idea what a pale child is."
I'm not with
So
you.
I guess you don't want these vials then. Cool. Now
I don't really care. And he goes back to cleaning his glasses. The guy who got shot basically is limping out of the bar as the other guys laugh at him.
I'm gonna clap. I'm just gonna clap. Good show, chaps.
They look at you and like, "Who you calling a chap?"
Aren't they noblemen?
No,
Well dressed like me?
no, not even close. They're
Oh, I
well
thought-
dressed for this bar, but
We're in a tavern in the lower ends of the. We're not in fucking.
I thought they were dressed in noble clothing. They look really, really out of place. You know what? I don't do that.
oh, it's too late.
All right, fine.
They've definitely noticed you and they've walked up to you and like, why are you talking to us? Who are you?
Just a nobleman in the lower dregs.
Nobleman?
Some-
We don't
What?
like noblemen.
Of course you don't. Nobody really does.
Hey, while he's doing that, I'm gonna wave at the I'm gonna wave at him and go and whisper to him, "Heresy."
I don't know. I'm gonna roll. I guess I'm gonna roll. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is? Okay, so what can I do here? Charm. I can try and charm them.
They are not nobles, so you're going to have a bit of a penalty there. I'm going to say negative 10.
Why? Why would I have a
Are
penalty?
they
Because they already don't like you.
Why don't they like me?
One,
You-
you're a nobleman.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Are they underworld?
Yeah.
They do seem to be, yes.
Okay, I will step in and try to diffuse the situation.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go to the bar and watch while I drink my drink.
It tastes terrible.
Oh, it's just right.
Oh, come on.
So, what are you going to
actually
say to them?
Literally the only rolls I've succeeded on have been a couple things to get items. I have failed every other fucking roll.
Hey, you and me both, man.
DK, you really want them to like kill each other, don't you?
All right, so
I'm gonna tell them that I was gonna tell them that he's not worth their time to
Okay, so you say that, attempting to calm the situation, and they look at you and say, "Who are you to say what's worth our time?"
all right, so I'm gonna take a deep breath, and then I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna pull my hand cannon out and shoot the guy talking in the fucking leg.
Okay, make an
You
attack
said
roll.
I'm a lunatic.
Make an attack roll. I do have stats for these guys.
I'm gonna go.
No, you're saying right there.
I'm
you're
gonna
let
use
this
I'm gonna go
happen.
use the bathroom real
No.
quick.
No, you cannot just walk away right now.
I can't use my weapons unless I'm dressed. Gotta be dressed for success.
All right, so am I doing a half aim or a full aim?
I
up
think
to
that
you,
this would be
buddy.
a half, yeah. But yeah, if you really want to make it slower, then go ahead.
All right, so we'll do a half aim, point blank, and this is a standard. Yeah, it's a standard. No modifier.
It's your ballistic modifier.
No modifier because although I could give you a modifier, you are kind of surprising them here.
Well, you got your target modifier is your ballistic modifier.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not going to add or subtract anything from that stuff.
So
my-
do I notice him pulling out his gun?
You do see him doing it, but it's a fairly fast action he's doing here.
So, alright, so my ballistic is okay, fine. Here we go. God damn it!
You fucking throw that thing across the room. You don't have a gun anymore.
You pull the trigger as you point it at them, and the gun just goes click. You forgot to load it.
Oh my god, I can't get a good roll for the life of it.
I'm gonna start laughing. Drinks. Bastard.
Really, you're gonna try to trick them with this?
Yes. I have charm as a skill.
Oh, that wouldn't be charm. That'd be deceive.
All right, I can do that too.
All right, go ahead and try to deceive them.
I'm gonna try to get the fuck out of the way. Is there like an upper level of this bar?
No, it's just a one-level bar.
Bitch. Please let me fucking get this roll. Yes!
Yes!
Okay, so the gun clicks. You say the whole thing you just said, and they look at each other and they start laughing, and they're like, "You guys are okay."
Oh god.
Buy them drinks right fucking now. Do it right now.
Yeah,
I will buy them drink whatever. I will bartender. Give all these guys drinks and it's all on the fire guy.
No! You can't just say fire guy. Nobody's gonna know who that is. If they're on you, mister, I'm gonna whip out my goddamn.
I'm gonna buy them all. Look, I want all drinks for them and it's all on this guy and I point to fucking Stabsies.
Okay.
Apparently-
His tab.
Apparently,
He's a noble.
I'm broke, and also you can't put it on my tab because I can't be purchasing alcohol.
It's fine with the. Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
No, it's all
What does
on
it
him.
say? Hold on, I don't think it says.
he can't drink it.
This
He can
is
buy it, though, right?
Sherlock the
Exactly, You're
cat.
buying it. It's okay.
I'm reading right now. Do
This
not
is-
consume. Okay, yeah, I can buy
Exactly.
it.
Okay. So regardless of who gets the bill here, you do buy them drinks. Their leader, it's obvious which one is the leader, says, "My name is Skinner, and we are the Babyfaces."
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Hey, how you doing, Skinner?
Hey, I think I've heard about you guys.
I
This
loved
is-
you in X Files.
That's them.
Oh god.
They look like a pleasant sort.
Oh my god, that dude on the far right's hairdo is fucking triggering me.
I assume that if you end up killing him, you're just gonna like cut his head off or his hair off.
It might come down
He's not
to
gonna
that.
do anything.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
He's gonna do anything. You better load that gun first.
We'll assume that now that you noticed that you didn't load the gun, that you do load the gun. But you put your gun away, and they take your drinks, and everything goes back to normal in the bar.
Okay. So, I heard you guys did a number on that library.
He says, "Ha, that wasn't exactly us, but that was pretty funny, yeah."
It
The
wasn't
librarian wouldn't let us rent another book because we had a book out, so we just burned the place down.
Oh my god, what was the name of this book that you were trying to rent out?
I'll be right back.
We were trying to rent 50 Shades of Warhammer.
Yeah, great story.
But
Everyone died at the end of it.
why would you tell us that?
That's what I heard. I didn't say it was real.
Spoilers, man.
Alright.
Now you're gonna piss him off again.
Hey, so, quick question. Have you guys heard anything about the Pale Child?
Pale child. We don't deal with children. Too much trouble.
But your name is the Babyfaces.
Yeah.
You know what? You have a lovely face. I stand corrected.
Damn right.
So there was a guy in here a couple of weeks back. His name was Golden Shower Land. What was his name again?
Oh yeah, we know Lans Golden Shower.
Yeah, that guy.
And the other two guys behind the boss kind of laugh.
Yeah, he was in here a while ago. He said something about he got a certain item from a pale child, and we were trying to figure out who that pale child was because I'm kind of interested in it.
Well, I don't know. There's nobody we know named Pale Child. I mean, I guess he could mean us.
Do you know who he was talking to?
He says, keep it down, and why don't you come sit at our booth?
All right, so I'll go with him to the booth.
Okay. I know he went to the bathroom, but are you all going, or?
I'm actually gonna go to the bartender,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask him if the term "pale child" means anything to him.
He says, why do you guys keep asking me about this? I don't know children. I also don't know why I have the same voice as the leader. Sorry about that. I'm not good at voices. I apologize. Yeah, he has no idea what you're talking about.
All right, so I lean in on the table and I look at the guy and I'm just like, sorry, so go ahead, tell me what you know.
He says, look, that idiot Lans always referred to us as pale children. I don't know why. We had a deal with him, yes. Are you looking to acquire items like he was?
Yes, I am. I'm actually looking for more, how do you say, larger operation. I'm actually looking to look for an actual full-time distributor and maybe have a good deal for them.
Whoa. We just met. I'm not going to, show you my sources and stuff. Are you a cop?
I don't even know what that means.
You have to tell us if you're a cop.
No, I'm definitely not a cop.
They're dumb enough to believe that. I mean, okay.
I mean, do I have to shoot somebody to prove otherwise? And then, kind of making a hint to the joke that we made earlier.
He looks at the guy that they shot in the leg earlier, and he's actually laying on the ground close to the door. He didn't quite make it, and he's just bleeding out. He says, well, I would have had you shoot him, but it's too late now. I did it.
I slapped my hand on the table and burst out in laughter.
Okay. Yeah, they laugh with you. He owed us money anyway, and whatever.
Listen, I understand. We're new here, and I understand you don't want me to tell me all your sources, but I have a backer, a very interesting backer who likes to find in very interesting items like the ones that you gave Lance Bass, whatever the fuck his name is.
I like how you just keep coming up with different names for this guy.
At some point during the conversation, I make it back over to the table where they are.
All right.
Okay, you come over and they're like, "Who's he? Are you a cop?"
This guy? No, he's not a cop. She's actually my associate.
They call everybody Guy. They're stupid.
Okay.
She's probably one of the best long-range fire sniper that I know.
Cool. So, let me tell you a bit about the organization here. We only really we're only the middleman. We take care of people that don't pay, and we point potential buyers in the right direction if we feel that they are trustworthy and that they can pay. Can you pay?
Of course I can pay.
Making just a basic influence check. They really need to believe that you can pay.
All right, influence check. Here we go. Lord, don't fuck it. Here we go. Oh,
Look
thank
at
God.
that! Look at that! They look you over, and they look your associate over, and they're like, the three of you look like you could pay. I believe that. Okay, I will tell you, the person you're looking for to buy these off of, we will point you to them. His name, it's not his real name. He goes by the name Zax Hawthorne.
Zax Hawthorne.
Yes.
And where can we find Mr. Zax Hawthorne?
He is in a very decrepit area of the hive here. It's on like the very bottom level, kind of in the sores. It's referred to as 3 Stakes Rest.
Zax Hawthorne at 3 Stakes Rest.
Now, getting in there, you have to go the right way or you will die, basically.
And what do I need to do for information?
Well, I will have one of my boys meet you there. Maybe
Okay.
not. I can't free him up tonight, but tomorrow morning we could go.
Actually, tomorrow morning sounds like a great idea. Now, with that being said, now we got business out the way. Let's have some
Yes.
drinks.
Absolutely, and they do a couple shots with you there.
All right.
And I think
Yeah.
Stabsy's died in the bathroom.
Died from dysentery.
He thought you guys were gonna like fight these guys, so he went in the bathroom. He's been trying to put on his flamethrower gear this whole time, but it's a bar bathroom, and the stall is like really tiny.
He got stuck in the stall.
Yeah, he's stuck in there basically.
All right. I think that should be a good ending for the right here.
I was gonna end it for the night when you guys went back to your place to rest. So we'll wait for Stabsies to come back, and you guys can head back and decide what
All
you're
right.
gonna do before you
What
close
happened?
up.
You missed the coolness.
Go ahead and tell them what you guys figured out.
I said I was going to BRB, but
So, we found out that we have to go see a guy named Zach Hawthorne.
DK,
at
you know a
3
lot
Stakes
more
Rest
about
in the
Warhammer
lower
than me. I'll
levels
give you that.
in the decryptified area. One of his guys is going to meet us there because if we go the wrong way, it'll kill us. Also, we're having shots right now because I rolled an amazing roll. Said that we got money to pay, and the whole cover is that we are looking for someone who supplies rare artifacts like the ones that they gave Jeff Goldblum, whatever the fuck his name was.
Lans Guljian.
Yeah, Lance Bojangles.
Okay.
That's what you missed. And then pretty much we're gonna drink for our place to go rest.
Yeah, so you guys hang out with these baby faces for a bit. You found out where the artifact was sold from. You found out who sold it. You have an appointment set up. He is going to meet you at the entrance to 3 Stakes Rest, which is on the very bottom level, kind of in the sore area. If you look on the picture, you see those pipes. It's kind of like that.
So we succeeded in a roll.
Yes, you guys actually did well in the bar. I'm surprised. You didn't
No
even
one
have
had
to
to
fight these
die.
guys. Yeah, you didn't have to fight these guys at all.
Your gun had no.
So you guys hang out with these guys for a bit, and they eventually leave, saying the one guy will meet you in the morning. It's the guy with the hair, and who I will name next time. And I guess you guys head back to the store vault and go ahead and wrap up the day.
All right.
I send, a vague telecommunication, I guess, to our boss lady.
All right, how much do you reveal on that?
Just gonna say, artifact acquired.
Well, you already said that before.
Okay, yeah. Well, this is just a further update.
Okay.
Artifact secured, basically.
And we have a lead on the source.
Lead on the source. We'll follow up in the morning.
Okay. yeah, you guys get back to your room, 132, and as soon as you guys put your hand on it and open the door, Lucius, all of a sudden, you're like inundated with this vision, and it takes up your entire vision, and it's this weird alien-like landscape, and
Heresy.
it's the weirdest thing you've seen, and it lasts for a few seconds, and then it goes away. And I'm gonna need you to make a fear check, actually.
A fear check.
To make a fear check, you will be making a roll with willpower, -30.
Oh fuck! Really, dude?
Yep, that's a fear check.
All right, here we go. Let's watch how much.
Oh, I'm sorry. No negative, no negative. My bad.
No negative. All right, here we go. Let's watch me fail this shit. Fuck everything.
Okay, so any tests you have until you basically snap out of this fear, which you can try to do in the morning, are going to have a -10 at least. But that really freaked you out. And I don't know if I don't know if you keep it to yourself or what, but there you go. And as you guys enter, the orb is still there, wrapped up in the drapes. It hasn't been touched. Nobody's been inside.
And this is why I didn't want to keep the damn thing in the goddamn room.
Well, none of the rest of it. Question why he said that?
Should have just crushed it and blew it up. No.
Yeah, he just
is
says
going
that.
on about?
All right, that's it for tonight.
Oh, he doesn't want to tell me.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
I asked. You just said that out loud to everybody, but nobody else had the vision. Only you.
Yeah.
So I'm questioning why you would say something like that.
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Note to self: worry about it.
Well, before we all wrap up, when's a good day for our next one of these?
You know me. Evenings is evenings.
Unless you forget about it.
Motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
I came, right? I fucking came.
That's
I
what
didn't.
she said.
I didn't cancel. I didn't renege.
I knew that was
fucking
gonna
came.
happen.
I came all over this place.
I don't know. It really, Casey's the big
What did I do? You cut out again.
you are the big determining factor here.
Oh yeah, about next. Let me look at my calendar.
Yeah, I got mine open too. I will not be able to do Tuesday or Wednesday next week, but other than that,
Let's see. Hang on. Let me remove this because this is no longer. Oh. I can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
okay.
I could do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday the following week. And then I could do 18, 19, or 20th. And then the rest of December is pretty much out.
What about that thing we talked about last night?
That we can do that, but I'm not sure what date will work yet for that.
Okay.
Um,
We actually talked about Casey's actually coming up near me for the holiday. So we talked about maybe just getting together for a play session.
Okay.
Okay.
So with the dates he just gave, we could do Monday next week, or we could do the following week, probably Wednesday or Thursday.
So like the week of the 14th is what you're saying?
I'm looking at December, and yeah, I could do the 14th if you wanted. So either Monday next week, or we have to go into the following week.
I mean, I'm good for Monday.
Yeah, I could do Monday.
Monday the 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same time?
Sure.
Okay. Monday the 4th at, what was it, 9:30 Eastern?
8. Yeah, 9:30 Eastern.
Okay, 9:30 Eastern. Okay,
Same bat time, same bat channel.
pretty much. All right, guys, I'll let you guys go wrap up your stream, but thanks for playing. Hope you had a fun time.
All right.
Yeah, it was a good one.
That was
All right.
There wasn't as much failure.
I got the burner guy.
You guys did good in that bar.
All right, guys.
All right,
Much
see you
fun.
next time. Okay, chat. We'll wrap up here. We'll go back to the main screen here. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you didn't, I usually do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, and I always say like if they want to spoil it, that's on them. So you noticed you might have noticed I did some GM rules. I did 7 rules because I said there were 7 servants in that place, and out of the 7 servants, 4 of them escaped the explosion and the burning. 2 of them were unharmed. So that might come back to bite them in the butt. We'll see. Other than that, that was fairly straightforward. I was certain I was going to have to fight them in the bar. I had the page open to the gangsters, basically. I had the page open to their stats. But they actually did okay. But yeah, we will be back on, let me write this down so I remember, 12/4 at 7:30 Eastern. So if you all would like to join us for that one, we'll be continuing their adventures in Hive Decilium. They do have a artifact, and it is already screwing with them. At least one of them. It was going to screw with whichever one of them carried it. But yeah, thanks for coming all, and I'll see you next time.